So this is a mess. Disregard that. We're working on the evap system to delete it, but we're working on the bracket. This is my little template that I created. It's gonna bolt on to those two holes down there. Gotta clean that up as well. And this is supposed to mount up right there. We're gonna bend the metal, sheet metal, as so. And then that's where the air motive get mounted to. So it's gonna be like this. All right, we're on day like 4 or 5. Sorry about the mess, because I had to do a lot of, going through a lot of things, double checking everything. First off, we're on a standstill with the TGVs. I forgot about one thing, which is where the TGV motors were sitting. So right now I have it with a helicoil setting in with some red Loctite. They're not my best work, but you know, it's gonna be for now. That's pretty much the standstill for now. I gotta make a template for this as well. So while I'm doing that, in the meantime, I'm plugging off all the vacuum excessive hoses that there were. Pretty much a evap delete. So I bought this in AutoZone. Came with 8 pieces. 2 which I found useful. One right here, this nipple. One over here. So as you can see, those 2 are capped off now. I will need to cap off the one in the inlet that goes into the evap. I removed 2 of the solenoids already. I don't need that. I have the vacuum line evaporating to the fender for now. That's my exit path. Not my best work. So this is a WRX. And it's a little different. So the vacuum hose went to a dampener down here, and that's what was removed. I kept the line, the hose line, to make it go through the fender well. I started creating my hose for my feed. There goes that. That's gonna go directly to the feed and feed off to the rails. Before I can do all that, I need to finish off the TGV so I can put everything together. I have to order the tune. I'm creating a bracket for now to hold the regulator. I do have a bracket coming in from SMY, which connects here from the STI manifold. I might utilize it, who knows, not sure yet. I did buy a piece of aluminum and, you know, just trying to see if I can create my own. So I might make a template again and see how that goes, who knows. All right, we created our second mock-up. Looks like kind of an L, but it's kind of curved there. I gotta fix that. But this is how it's gonna sit. I'll bolt up there, and then my fuel rail regulator can sit right here, which would be sideways. That's the first mock-up. Let's try to make it work and see what happens. First, we're gonna line these 2 up. Make sure they're about there. Yep, looks like it. All right, let's mount this up. Let's see, this is why we have mock-ups. So that's how that looks. I think I'm just gonna make an additional hole because I'm pretty sure if I try to bend it again, it's gonna break. So I'll probably do another hole here, so that way it has 2 adjustment points. Okay, mock-up 3. It only took me 3 tries, right? Okay. So this might work. And honestly, I think I'm gonna go with this revision, clean her up a little bit, and go from there. But I think this is just perfect, honestly. So it's pretty sturdy there, being in that position right there. The clearance is like that much, so it's honestly a little tight. So I might push this a little bit further. My only issue, this bend should have been smaller, but if I do anything here, it might jeopardize the whole bracket. I might do another revision and go from there, but this one might be the test fitting one. So I just bent it a little bit, and now that's the clearance. Still a little tight, but I think we can make it work. Let's try it out. All right, so we just did it. That's your clearance. Let me see if I can show you a little better with light. All right, so the clearance is pretty close. I wonder if it's gonna scratch. Let me see if I can move it. Yeah, it's pretty sturdy, but I think the clearance is fine because this doesn't move. And if this moves, it's not even gonna hit it. Alright guys, we have phenolic spacers and the TGV deletes. We ended up getting the TGV deletes through Block Racing. They had a great sale, so we ended up buying these. Not sure how good they are, but I think they should all, you know, work the same. Nothing too crazy about it. We got phenolic spacers from Torque Solutions, which Alex gifted us. They're about 19 millimeters, so we're gonna add those, and hopefully, you know, we don't go into clearance issues or anything. So we're gonna add this, add that, and hopefully get it done in the next hour or so. We also got a new top mount intercooler, which is Alex's old intercooler. It's the Mishimoto one. So we're just gonna add that. He ended up going front mount. So I might as well just take that one. I did cut this bracket and smooth it out because I didn't need the evap anymore. But now I'm thinking I shouldn't have done that because it's, you know, wobbly. I don't think that one, probably the 1 bolt may be sufficient, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little sus about it. So I'm going to create a new bracket for that. The to-do list: knock spacers, TGV delete, rails, injectors together. All this is going to go in one shot inside. And then we have to route and measure and cut fuel lines and connect them back up there into the hard lines. Once that's done, bolt everything down, clean anything that I need to clean, connect my sensor back for my oil pressure, and ensure all the connections are connected. We eliminated a lot of stuff. We eliminated evap from here straight over there. We eliminated the hard lines, so we're gonna have a lot of space now and it's gonna look cleaner. And then we're gonna have to mount the new top mount intercooler. Pretty much it. All right, let's put this all together. We got 2 gaskets, one in the bottom, one in the top, and put this over with the rails, and we can start cutting fuel lines and kind of putting all of this together. So we got that in. We got this bracket from SMY. It's supposed to mount up here. Not sure if I want to use it or not. Oh, then I lost the bolt. Got the bolt. So this is supposed to mount up like this, like so. Right here. I don't know if I want to use that. I made a custom bracket, as you saw. It's not the best, but I think I want to mount it there compared to there. Not sure how I feel about it. Nope, I don't even think it's the right thread, honestly. Yeah, it doesn't look like it fits. All right, that's phase 1. We got both TGVs in with the regulators, with the rails and the injectors. Now, this is pretty much to route the fuel lines, cut them to length, and then bolt on the regulator, connect everything back up. Oh, and we also got Alex's old Mishimoto intercooler that we're gonna install. I'm hoping to get all of it done today. As you can see, we got this part done. I gotta torque that down, and I want to double check these fittings and make sure they're like the right fittings. I know that side is fine probably, but other than that, that's pretty much it. Let's continue. So we have completed the whole entire fuel system now. We're ready to go. So now we're gonna get started with tuning and go from there, and hopefully we might even try to do E85 with this setup, since now we have an upgraded fuel system. Let's see how that goes. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Oh shit. So I bought this.